Okay, Akash, you're applying to ISRO, so please introduce yourself.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Akash Mohan. I have done my BTech and MTech from IIT Kharagpur. I was enrolled in a dual degree course, so I got both the degrees at the end of 5 years. After my graduation, I was placed in Shapoorji Pallonji, which is a leading construction firm in the field of civil engineering. There, I have worked on two mega projects. The first one is the SAU project, which is the South Asian University project in Chhatarpur, New Delhi, and the second project was polymer addition project in Guru Gobind Singh Refinery, Bhatinda. There, I have worked in the planning department as a deputy manager of planning. After my job in Shapoorji, I did job at Flip Spaces, which is a interior designing firm, interior designing and fit out firm. There, I was working as senior manager in the operations department, and my job was to lead the entire construction operations in Gujarat region of work value between 30 lakhs to 2 crores. After that, I appeared for UPSC IES Engineering Service Examination, in which I succeeded and qualified for mains three times, but couldn't get to the final list by a short margin. So I have good technical skills and I'm good at management and problem solving, which I have learned from my academic curriculum as well as corporate experience.
Okay, so Akash, so why do you want to apply to this job?
Ma'am, the current profile at ISRO requires someone who is very good in the field of civil engineering and structural engineering. And throughout my career, I have been in the same field. My MTech project is in the field of damage detection in transmission towers, which is exactly the same work which ISRO is doing in their space stations. Moreover, uh, my jobs are in the field of my core engineering only, and that is what is the requirement of this post. So I perfectly match the requirement of this post. Secondly, I would like to say that this job will utilize my MTech knowledge also as compared to the previous job. Thirdly, I would say that ISRO is a very prestigious and respected organization. So if I get selected, it will be a direct service to the nation and it will give me immense satisfaction and pride. So I would say that I would say that my personality, my interest, and my qualification exactly matches with the requirement of the post. Hence, I am an ideal candidate for this post. And if selected, it will be a perfect match for me as well as ISRO.
Okay, so your MTech, how would your, like you said, your MTech would also be helpful in ISRO. So how would that be there?
And first of all, my MTech project. So this is my MTech project is exactly what ISRO is doing in their space stations. Like they are installing some transmission towers to have connectivity with the rockets which they launch. And in any towers, there can be damages or failures. So I have done the project in the same field, so it can directly benefit ISRO.
What was your
Secondly,
MTech? What? Okay, secondly.
MTech. Secondly, ISRO ISRO has vast opportunity and job in the field of structural engineering. Like they have uh, they have a huge work in the field of structural analysis and design, structural inspection, and the quality and safety checks of structures, routine monitoring of structures. So all these works, these are a part of my academic curriculum. I have studied as well as did job in the same field. So this MTech knowledge and the work experience will help me to to succeed in ISRO.
When was ISRO formed?
It was formed in 1969.
Where are the headquarters?
Sorry, ma'am.
Where are the headquarters of ISRO?
Ma'am, the headquarters is in Bangalore.
Who's the chairman?
The current chairman is S. Somnath.
What was it previously known as?
It was known as Incospar. I'm not sure, ma'am. Incospar, something like that.
Okay. Under who's the owner of ISRO?
So, owner, it is owned by Government of India,
Which department?
Department of Space.
What is your long-term goal?
I see myself as a I see myself on a leadership position in ISRO, where I would be leading their missions and projects, and below me would be a qualified team who will be involved in their projects. So
What did you say? What did you say?
I see myself in a leadership role in ISRO, where I am a head of a project or a mission, and I have a team beyond below me working under me. And
Have
in
you
addition to that,
stud have you studied the organization structure of ISRO?
no, ma'am,
Have you visited any facility of ISRO?
no, ma'am, I have never been to any campus of ISRO.
Okay. Can you tell me names of some facilities which are there?
Facility means you are asking the branches of ISRO in India.
या स्पेस सेंटर्स जो इनके हैं या जो भी सेंटर्स हैं.
They have a headquarters in Bangalore, and they have a space application center in Ahmedabad, and
Okay.
then they have a space station at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh, from where they launch their satellites, and they also has one space station in Tamil Nadu. I don't know the exact name.
Fine. Okay. What are your weaknesses?
Nobody is perfect, so as of now, I don't see any point where I would lack in my performance at ISRO. But if you are asking me specifically, then I would say that sometimes I work with a sense of urgency, and I work for long hours. In that case, sometimes I push my team beyond their abilities, beyond their capabilities. So my teammates comes under pressure due to me. And secondly, I would like to say that when I plan to complete something, then I sit for long hours, and once I complete that, then only I move to some other work. So in that case, sometimes I hamper my health. I skip my meals or even sleep.
Okay, so Akash, let me just give your feedback. See, your answers are very long and you are explaining too many things. They should be to the point. If I'm asking you what are your weaknesses, just say that your weakness is this and this. Until I'll ask you, how do you know that this is your weakness? Then you explain things. Okay. Moreover, in your introduction also, you have explained two, like all your profiles and all, you have explained it in two long sentences. Okay,
Ma'am, but
even if you have to mention your profile, you mention it in one line. Okay.
so introduction, ma'am, you should mention the entire work experience and the academic curriculum. So how to summarize
No,
this?
no, that is okay. You mentioned the academics. You already mentioned that you have done your dual degree, BTech and MTech in 5 years from so and so universities in so and so branch. Okay. During that time, if you have done something, that is okay. But after that, when you're saying that we, and then I have worked in, I think you have worked in two, three organizations.
Two organizations, ma'am.
Huh?
Two companies.
Yeah, two companies. So I don't know. It was so explanatory. I couldn't even make out ki, it was two or three. Okay. So it was you were explaining so many things that you have done this and that, and then your work. You have to like combine it into one particular line, one sentence, what you were doing over there. Only one sentence on what you were doing over there on your profile. Then one sentence on the other profile. Then after that also you explained a lot after that what were you doing.
After
Okay, you
that,
don't have
I
to.
after that I
Yes.
had appeared for UPSC, so I would like to mention that also because they may ask what did you did after that.
Ah. So if they ask, then you say those things, na? You can say that then I started my preparation for UPSC, and then you can say that then you cleared this exam after that and all. That is okay. One line on this that um, you started preparation on UPSC, that is okay. One line on everything, one line. Okay, not more
Okay.
than one line.
And ma'am,
Right?
regarding weakness, I have heard that we should not see the weakness a single line or word. Instead, it should be molded in such a way that it comes out to be your strength only. So am I right here?
Exactly. So you will not say any weakness which hampers the company, the work of the company. Your weakness can be like I think you said two things, no? What were your
Yes,
weaknesses?
yes, ma'am.
How? What did you mention?
I have firstly, I told that when I work with a sense of urgency. This creates a pressure on my teammates.
Okay, so you can say I'm a workaholic. You can
Okay,
use one word for that, na? That you are a workaholic. Fine. So it is good for the company, bad for you, but good for the company. Okay.
yes. And
You can say
second
that
point,
you're a workaholic.
second was I said that I work for long hours, and in that duration I skip my meals and sleep.
Okay. I do not care about my work-life balance.
Okay,
Okay. So these
okay,
kind of
ma'am.
sentences can be used instead of so much of explanations. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Although
Ma'am,
workaholic means that work-life balance is not there. So those two, both things point to one only.
okay.
Okay. So that is okay. Right?
Ma'am, I have questions, ma'am. Two
Yes.
questions.
Yes.
Um, ma'am, if the interviewer starts to ask me in Hindi, or if the entire panel starts to ask me in Hindi, so should I switch from English to Hindi? Ideally, I am going to speak in English only.
It is up to you if you want to speak in Hindi or English. Whether they are asking in English and you speak in Hindi, or they are asking in Hindi and you speak in English, does not matter. Although it is always good if they are asking in Hindi, you reply in Hindi. But if you're comfortable with replying in English, then it is okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. ज़्यादातर like what you prefer is that whenever somebody else is speaking in Hindi, you also speak in Hindi. When somebody else is speaking English, you also speak English. But in some cases, like when people don't know about much, like their English is not strong, then you can switch over to Hindi also, even if the questions are asking in English. So it's up to you.
Okay, ma'am.
If you are comfortable with Hindi, you speak in Hindi. Okay, because if someone is asking in Hindi, it is always good to speak in the same language if you know the language. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
fine.
And next question is like if they ask me like tell me something funny what you did in college. So अगर ऐसा
Something.
question आए मैम something funny what you did in college.
Uh,
तो इस क्वेश्चन का जो जवाब देंगे मैम तो can I be in a funny mode or can I give a smile? Yeah, I have to be in professional only.
no, smile though should always be there on your face. When you're answering questions, you should be in a joy. Like you should be confident. You should be like energetic, confidence and energetic. And a smile on your face, a little bit of smile on your face, always shows that you are energetic.
Okay,
Okay, so it is already there. Like normal conversation is already there. Okay, fine.
okay, okay. मैम the third question is if they ask me कि IIT से पास आउट हुए इतने years हो गए हैं still you are not in a stable job. So how to tackle this question?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है दैट ऐसा आई डोंट थिंक स्टेबल
Because
जॉब का क्या मतलब. Huh?
I
Okay,
I
you left
passed
the
out
job.
in
Okay, ये हो सकता है. See, this can be the question. Why did you leave your previous job? ये question नहीं हो सकता कि stable job पे नहीं. ठीक है, ये क्वेश्चन हो सकता है why did you leave your previous job या उससे पहले why did you leave your first job, then why did you leave a second job. Okay, when did you leave your second job? When did you leave your second job?
2022.
22.
Yes, ma'am.
And what have you been doing since then?
UPSC. I was giving UPSC attempts.
Huh?
UPSC, ma'am. UPSC.
Okay, so Akash, what were you asking?
मैम अगर वो पूछते हैं जैसे कि आई पास आउट इन 2017, तो अगर वो बोलते हैं कि आप 17 में पास हो गए, तो उसके बाद आपने जॉब्स
उसके बाद
करी
फर्स्ट
पूरी।
फर्स्ट जॉब कहाँ थी आपकी?
फर्स्ट जॉब थी, प्लेसमेंट हुआ था शाहपुर जी कॉलोनी में, तो 2 साल वहां पे जॉब किया था।
2 years you worked there, just after your completion of MTech.
यस मैम।
Yes,
यस
and
मैम।
2019, and then you switched over to some other company.
आफ्टर दैट देयर वाज कोविड, सो मैंने एक यूपीएससी का 1 साल अटेम्प्ट वहां पे दिया था। उसके बाद मीनवाइल मैंने जॉब स्विच भी कर लिया था, बट वो अटेम्प्ट जॉब के साथ ही था एक तरीके से।
क्या था जॉब के साथ, क्या हुआ था?
जॉब के साथ ही मैम मैंने अटेम्प्ट दे दिया था, सेकंड, अपना पहला अटेम्प्ट यूपीएससी का, और जॉब भी स्विच कर लिया था।
यूपीएससी का, ओके. तो सेकंड जॉब आपने कब ज्वाइन किया?
21।
ओके, 19 से 20, फिर 20, फिर वो आपने जॉब छोड़ दी कि यू स्टिल वर्किंग?
वहां पे 1 साल काम किया था, 21 से 22 तक।
So 1 year you worked. So it was a contract job or something?
नो नो नो, इट वाज अ फुल टाइम जॉब।
So ये questions आ सकते हैं. Why did you leave your first job and why did you leave your second job?
ओके।
ठीक है, तो इसके लिए आपको तैयार रहना पड़ेगा कि क्यों छोड़ी आप.
ओके मैम।
Questions can be there. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट जॉब के लिए आपको देखना पड़ेगा रीजन. यू कैन नॉट से दैट यू वर नॉट सेटिस्फाइड, यू कैन नॉट से द कंपनी वाज नॉट गुड और समथिंग लाइक दैट. यू हैव टू फाइंड सम अदर रीजंस.
मैम
Career
आई कैन
growth, you
से,
can, words like career growth, you can use words like these things you can use.
आई
Core
कैन,
work,
यस।
my core work, career growth. These words you can, that is like I was not doing my core work and so I wanted to shift somewhere where I can do my core job or something like that can be used. It depends like what kind of job you were doing and what kind of like profile you wanted, right?
मैम कैन आई से दैट देयर आई वाज वर्किंग फॉर एन एम्प्लॉयर, and in UPSC or in ISRO I will be working directly for the country, so it will be a, it will give me higher level of satisfaction.
Both of them were private jobs.
Yes ma'am.
So that is there ki when they say why are you leaving your job and trying to join ISRO, that can be there that I wanted to join the. But why did you leave your first job? In the end, you joined your this thing only, a private job only.